esihamba yo indlela esihamba yo indlela esihamba yo indlela esihamba yo indlela.
Hi there, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dametle Shazi and I am the former Chorister. So what we do here is that we react to choir music from Africa, America and other parts of the world. So if you're new here, welcome. So glad you can make it. And to my still standing supporters, thank you for your continued love and support. May we keep on growing and may we keep on going. So today I am back with another viral video from Britain's Got Talent this time around, and today we're reacting to the Truro Cathedral Choir. We're reacting to their clip from Britain's Got Talent 2019. So without further ado, let's sit back, relax. Let's enjoy another great choir show.
That you want.
Out, devil, out!
Wow.
Hi, guys.
Oh, look.
What's the act?
Okay, before they explain what they're about and all, first impression. Cathedral choir. This screams traditional. Like, traditional as it gets. Is the robe. You see robes, especially in the Catholic Church. I don't know which other denominations of Christianity, but definitely Catholic and Roman Catholic. The traditional attire for the chorus or choral groups was definitely the robe. Even with American choirs like a Baptist choir and other denominations of Christian choirs, Catholic choirs, Methodist choirs, yeah. Anything under the crucifix, really. But that was the dress code of the day. You know, now there's probably more of a modern twist to it. Or whilst others still don the traditional garb out of respect and homage to the history.
These are Truro Cathedral Choristers, all the way from Cornwall.
So it's not a school, it's a choir where people volunteer to go into?
Essentially, it's a church choir. The country is famous all over the world for its cathedral choirs.
Okay, so why did you decide to come on
Good
BGT?
question.
I guess the show's done so much for variety and bringing it back into the mainstream, and we hope that something really traditional can be part of that.
All right, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Okay, before they get started, it's a sensible question to ask. Coming from Simon Cowell. Usually Simon Cowell is perceived as the bearer of bad news or the bully when it comes to being part of a judging panel. We know him from Idols, we know him from American Idols in particular, and it's no different here. But it is a sensible question to ask. Someone has to be the realist and the logical one. You know, that's to ask the difficult questions and tell it like it is. So it is a sensible question as to, like, you know, people are usually demanded to bring a wow factor to the show, something show-stopping, something never done before, never seen before on on local TV, national TV, just TV in general. So them bringing something more traditional, more old school to a degree. But let's see how they do it. Very nice.
There's a calm surrender to the rush of day, when the heat of a rolling wind can be turned away. An enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. And it
Okay, before they get into that, this sounds sweet. But you can hear these are very adolescent voices. This is what you would you would categorize as a youth choir, a mixed youth choir, mixed in age and mixed in gender. So you can hear it's quite polished but very young. The fact that it started with 4 adolescent male vocalists, and if you were to close your eyes, you would perceive them to sound feminine. But in this regard, it's not necessarily feminine, it's just underdeveloped. As in, it's not an adult male sound. But that's to be expected because the things that happen in adolescent stages has not occurred yet. Well, at the points of this being recorded, hadn't occurred yet. Then it moving to the more adolescent ladies, you can hear there's a little more richness in tone, and you can hear in the texture that yes, they're still young, but they are in the pubescent stages. And then hearing them together just sounds lovely. It sounds lovely, it sounds light, but it's to be expected. And very nice choice. A song that's well known, that is easy to sing along, that's a fan favorite. So far so good. Oh, the standing ovation. Well deserved. Well deserved. Just good old fashioned 4-part harmony. Just. Man. Now this takes me back to like primary school, junior primary especially, where you just sing in unison. You know? Nothing complicated, when it was all so simple. You're not trying to come up with world championships. You're not trying to be break world records. You're not trying to do a whole lot. It's you and people you care about coming together and making a beautiful noise. Just a beautiful sound. And they sound so polished. So well put together, but you can hear there's somewhat of an inexperience. Because so it was a bit sharp in some places. Sharp just means the pitch went up, but it's understandable because it's national TV for them. And when you're excited, when you're nervous, you're bound to get a bit cagey with your vocal cords, which will cause you to squeak notes instead of place them and keep technique. This is why it's important to be very focused and keep your eyes on your conductor. That's why he's there. That's why she's there. That's why they're there. They're your point of reference and your point of departure. When you start a new phrase, they are your cheat notes when being tested in performance. They highlight things. They're like, keep it down, broaden your sound, schmaltzy. Like, they give you all these key points as a reminder for you. Like, remember this picture, And now we're coming into something, be strong. When you come into something, gently, like snowflakes, like you're sprinkling sugar on something, or like beating down pizza dough, always thinking in pictures. This is why visuals are so important. And we think in pictures. So when you see, you kind of remember the picture, so your body also remembers the technique in which you practice, because you perform by the measure of how you practice. So we're talking about practice. Talk about practice? Yes, we're talking about practice. It is imperative, No one is above practice. So it is highly imperative, and they executed. They did very well, and it was very well received. They literally remind me of what a night of Christmas carols would sound like. Very traditional nights of Christmas carols at a cathedral during December. But like in a cathedral in Europe, where you have your files. It's very traditional. There's a lot of, etiquettes, theater etiquettes, if you will, where it's like your phones must be off or on silent mode. Do not disrupt the performers in front of you, and they might record it as well. That might be one of the reasons. Because now we have social media, it's good to document your shows, document and see how you perform and how you progress with your performance as you go along, and how you grow the group as you go along, And the one soloist at the end, the baby voice, sweet, sweet, sweet voice. That was such a tender moment. People just clutching their chest like, "Mwah." Such a darling moment. And that's a beautiful thing. Really it is. It's a beautiful thing. That kid will remember that for as long as they live. Trust me, I was one of those kids that had a moment. And I will show you the video or videos that I mean when I say this, that justify or substantiate what I'm saying. So yeah, man. Excellent stuff. It's quite lovely. It's just good, man. It feels good to watch people just do a thing that they love, and more so because I love it too. And to watch them do it well and enjoy what they're doing. They can be proud of themselves. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now with that being said, if you enjoyed this reaction, hit the thumbs up. If not, you can hit that other button and let me know in the comment section below who you'd like to see up next on this channel. But from myself, I wish you peace, love, and light. See ya!